Good morning, everybody. Endocrine system and chemical coordination. And today's topic is hypothalamus. Here, hypothalamus, it is a Greek word. Hypo means under. Hypo means under. Thalamus means chamber. Hypo means under. Thalamus means chamber. Okay. And here it is a Greek word. Hypothalamus located below the thalamus. Below the thalamus, and it is consists the floor of the diencephalon. Okay, it is commonly seen below the thalamus. Hypothalamus commonly seen below the thalamus consists floor of the diencephalon. It is a part of the brain. It is a part of the brain, and it is located between hypothalamus, located between nerve system and endocrine system. Nerve system and endocrine system. Endocrine system. Okay, and it is consider several neurosecretory cells. Hypothalamus consider several neurosecretory cells is called nuclei. Okay, and the hypothalamus receive the impulses from sensory receptor. Hypothalamus receive the impulses from sensory organs. Okay, and hypothalamus release the hormones like growth hormone, releasing hormone, growth hormone, inhibiting hormone. Okay, hypothalamus release the two types of hormones like growth hormone, releasing hormone, growth hormone, inhibiting hormone. Okay, growth hormone, releasing hormone, growth hormone, inhibiting hormone. And another name of growth hormone releasing hormone, somatotropin. Or somatocrine. Another name, somatocrine. And another name of growth hormone inhibiting hormone, somatostatin. Here, growth hormone releasing hormone produce the growth hormone. Growth hormone inhibiting hormone control the growth hormone. Here, inhibiting means control. Inhibiting means control. Growth hormone, inhibiting hormone. Okay. And next one is the pituitary gland. Next one is the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. Another name of pituitary gland, hypophysis. hypophysis. Another name, master gland. Pituitary gland. Another name of pituitary, hypophysis. Another name, master gland. Master gland. And pituitary gland located below the hypothalamus. Pituitary gland located below the hypothalamus. Okay, and it is pea-sized unpaired. It is pea-sized unpaired. The pituitary gland containing the stalk is called infundibulum. Pituitary gland have the stalk is called infundibulum. The pituitary gland lies in bony depression is called sella tarsica. Okay, pituitary gland lies in the bony depression is called sella tarsica. Pituitary gland have the stalk is called infundibulum. Okay, another name of pituitary gland, hypophysis. Another name, master gland, and it is located below the hypothalamus. And here pituitary gland anatomically divided into the two parts. Anatomically divided into the two parts, like anterior pituitary. Anterior pituitary. Another name, adenohypophysis. Adenohypophysis. Next one is the posterior pituitary. Another name of posterior pituitary, neurohypophysis. Between the both, like adenohypophysis, neurohypophysis, consists the middle portion, pars intermedia. Okay, pituitary gland anatomically divided into the anterior pituitary. Another name, adenohypophysis. Posterior pituitary. Another name, neurohypophysis. Between the both, like anterior and posterior pituitary, consists the pars intermedia. First one is the anterior pituitary. The anterior pituitary produce the 6 protein hormones. 6 protein hormones. Like growth hormone, prolactin, growth hormone, prolactin, thyroid stimulating hormone, simply called as TSH. Next, fourth one is the follicle stimulating hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone, simply called as FSH. Next, fifth one, adrenocorticotropic tropic hormone, simply called as ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone, ACTH. Sixth one is the luteinizing hormone, LH. Okay. Anterior pituitary produce the 6 protein hormones like growth hormone, prolactin, thyroid stimulating hormone, simply TSH, follicle stimulating hormone, FSH. Fifth one, adrenocorticotropic hormone, ACTH. Next, luteinizing hormone, LH. Luteinizing hormone, LH. First one is the growth hormone. Growth hormone. It is simply called as somatotropin. Somatotropin. And growth hormone produced from liver. Okay. And here especially the liver cells produce the insulin like growth factor. Okay. Liver cells produce the insulin like growth factor. Okay. And here these growth hormone helps to the elongation of bones and cell differentiation and promote the cell division. It is growth hormone. It is promote the cell division and cell differentiation. And elongation of bones. The liver cells produce the insulin like growth factor. It is caused to the promote the cell division, cell differentiation, elongation of the bones. Next one is the prolactin hormone, and it is simply called as lactogenic hormone or luteotropic hormone. Okay. Prolactin, another name lactogenic hormone, another name luteotropic hormone. Okay. And here the prolactin hormone help to the produce the milk. And here prolactin hormone act on the mammary glands. Help to secretion of the milk. Not only that, the prolactin, it is produce the corpus luteum and progesterone hormones. It is not only act on the mammary glands, not only secrete the milk, and it is release the corpus luteum and progesterone. And here corpus luteum maintain the pregnancy first 3 months. From the fourth month, the pregnancy maintained by progesterone hormones. Fourth to ninth month pregnancy maintained by progesterone. First 3 months pregnancy maintained by corpus luteum. It is about prolactin. Another name lactogenic. Another name luteotropic hormone. And here next one is the thyroid stimulating hormone. Next one is the thyroid stimulating hormone. And here thyroid gland produce the thyroid hormone. Thyroid gland stimulate the thyroid hormone. It is called thyroid stimulating hormone. Simply TSH. Next one is the follicle stimulating hormone. Next one is the follicle stimulating hormone. Here in the males, follicle stimulating hormone act on the androgens. Simply the follicle stimulating hormone, it is act on the androgens, produce the spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis means production of sperms is called spermatogenesis in the males. Follicle stimulating hormone act on the androgens and produce the spermatogenesis, produce the sperms. And in the females, follicle stimulating hormone is from the follicles around the ovum. It is an ovum, okay, around the ovum in the females. From the large number of follicles around the ovum. Large number of follicles form around the ovum in the females. Especially which hormone? Follicle stimulating hormone. FSH, simply called this. Next one is the adrenocorticotropic hormone. Simply called as ACTH. Adrenocorticotropic hormone. ACTH. Okay. And here the adrenocorticotropic hormone control and synthesize the glucocorticoids and mineralocorticoids by adrenal cortex. Adrenocorticotropic hormone control and synthesis the glucocorticoids mineralocorticoids and mineralocorticoids. ACTH synthesis and control the glucocorticoid mineralocorticoids by adrenal cortex. Okay. Next one is the luteinizing hormone. The luteinizing hormone in the males act on the androgens and which is produced testosterone. The luteinizing hormone in the males act on the androgens and which is important hormone testosterone. And next one is in the females luteinizing hormone, it is produce the estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen and progesterone. Not only that, the follicle stimulating hormone form the follicles around the ovum. Here, these follicles become the mature in the luteinizing hormone. The luteinizing hormone helps the maturation of follicles. Okay, the maturation follicles is simply called as Graafian follicles. Okay, the follicles around the ovum formed by follicle stimulating hormone. Here, luteinizing hormone. It is the maturation of follicles is called Graafian follicles. Graafian follicles. Okay, and luteinizing hormone in the males, it is especially act on the androgens and produce the which important hormone? Testosterone hormone. These are about these protein hormones. It is commonly found in the anterior pituitary. Next one is the pars intermedia. Pars intermedia. The pars intermedia located between the anterior pituitary and posterior pituitary. Anterior pituitary and posterior pituitary. Okay. And here the pars intermedia. No significant role in the human. Pars intermedia. No significant role. Role in human. The pars intermedia play the major role in invertebrates. Okay, the pars intermedia play the no significant role in human. No significant role in human. Pars intermedia play the significant role, main role in the invertebrates. And it is help to the pigmentation. Okay, pigmentation in the invertebrates. In the invertebrates. In the human, it is play no significant role. Okay. Hypophysis, it is produce the 6 protein hormones like growth hormone, prolactin, thyroid stimulating hormone TSH, follicle stimulating hormone FSH, adrenocorticotropic hormone ACTH, luteinizing hormone LH. Okay, and growth hormone, it is produced from liver. The liver produce the insulin like growth factor. Insulin like growth factor help to the elongation of bones, promote the cell division, cell differentiation. Okay. Prolactin hormone, another name lactogenic hormone. It is act on the mammary glands and produce the milk. Not only that, it is produce the corpus luteum and progesterone. It is maintain the pregnancy. Okay. Next one is the thyroid stimulating hormone. Thyroid gland produce the thyroid hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone FSH. Follicle stimulating hormone FSH. The follicle stimulating hormone. It is in the females. It is form the follicles around the ovum. Follicles around the ovum. In the males, it is act on the androgens and help to the spermatogenesis. Next one is the adrenocorticotropic hormone. It is synthesis and control the glucocorticoids and mineralocorticoids by adrenal cortex. By adrenal cortex. Remaining topic tomorrow. Okay.